Ink, what do you see? What do your cat eyes see, Incubus?
Hello everyone, and welcome to my first ever oil painting ever. I'm really excited because after years and years of working only digitally and with acrylics, I decided that it was time to experiment with other mediums. So my last video I had the watercolor video, and then for this video I decided to work with oil paints. And oil paints always kind of intimidated me. I'm not sure why I was always intimidated by them. I guess I just always thought that they were going to be more difficult, or they took so much knowledge and you had to be trained to work with them. But I just had a birthday and was like, screw it, I'm gonna take the plunge. I bought myself a really nice oil painting set as a birthday present to me, and I sat down and wasn't really sure what I wanted to paint first. So I had a friend of mine who has written a novel, and I've been privileged enough to be one of the 3 test readers, so I've been able to read the whole thing and give him my feedback. And honestly, it's a wonderful novel, and he's looking for publishing now, and I'm sure he'll get it. He's already started on the 2nd one. So he was like, well, what if I commission you to paint Ceircanna, which is one of the main characters of his novel? And she's my favorite character, so I was like, absolutely, that's what I'm gonna do. So this is the painting. This is what I came up with. And Ceircanna, I don't know how much I'm able to say about his novel, but I will say that she has a tie to dark abilities. So this is where I decided to put in some flowers of darkness. And I did use a reference. I used a reference of Natalie Portman because I absolutely adore her. I think she's beautiful. She has definitely been one of my #1 lady crushes. Her and like Keira Knightley, yeah, them. So I used her as a reference, but I didn't sketch out anything. I just went in with the painting, and I wanted everything to kind of happen organically. There wasn't a lot of planning. I just kind of was like, you know what, it's gonna be my first oil paint. Let's just see what happens if I just go at it. And honestly, I'm very pleased with the results. I was definitely nervous. I was nervous because I wanted to do a skin tone that was kind of ethereal, and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to pull it off, but I think I got there. She's very kind of glowy at the end. And I definitely wasn't sure when it came to mediums how to approach them. So I bought 2 different ones. I have the Gamblin, I'm not sure exactly about what the names are off the top of my head, so I will put that in the description. But I had one that was very liquidy, and it made everything extra shiny, almost like candy, and that was really cool. And I also had another one, which I think is the Neomeglip one, and that kind of kept the same finish and feel of the oils. So I used a mixture of those. She is mostly the medium that was the Neomeglip, and then the shiny one was more for the darkness, to give it that otherworldly kind of vibe. I probably did maybe, I want to say 4 passovers, and having to wait several days between each pass is definitely new, and a lot of friends of mine told me that oils are going to be painful, that the waiting time will be painful. And while yeah, it was, I also really enjoyed it because it gave me time to like sit and think and decide what my next steps were going to be, and I got to like study where I was and really plan out where I wanted to get to later with the painting. So that was really wonderful and very different, because with acrylic, of course, it dries so quickly, and I had gotten to the point with acrylic that I wasn't getting the blending that I wanted with it, because it was just always drying before I had finished putting in all the tones that I wanted. So working with oils for the first time, it was wonderful being able to put layers down and it'd still be ready for blending afterwards. So this, I think we're looking at maybe the final pass here, and I'm just putting in all the details of her hair, finishing, making sure all the highlights are as poppy as I want them to be. And yeah, if you guys have any questions at all or want to see something else from me, please let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe because I'm definitely going to be putting out more videos soon. Trying to get this done like every week. I do have a full-time job, but I'm working on it. Alright, well thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And see you next time. Love you. Bye.